let's play the new hero portrait.
I was destined to rule.
I think we've got a better average with Warlock and Paladin Mage, actually. Mage is fun, and we got this new Queen of Shard that just came out today with the pre-order. Alright, let's take Illusionist. And yeah, Chase said they've seen the Uglier be surprisingly active. I've seen 2 or 3 opponents activate this recently, but I'd rather just take the conventional 3. Yeah, you gotta take a rune. You gotta take the rune. Maybe the Siphon Mana will honestly do better, but you gotta take the rune if you're streaming. You gotta take the rune if you're streaming. Unless we're on like a super Lair attempt, maybe. Alright, Nesting versus Hippogriff. I think I will take the Nesting, but we've seen Hippogriff do okay. I kind of like Bomb Squad, but I feel like a lot of the matches I'm losing because my health gets too low. Snow Flurry's great. Snow Flurry's great, although Kalarjik's a dragon. There's Dragon Synergies to activate. I don't think Dragon's Breath is all that good. It's okay. I think I'd rather just take Draconid, but this can get hit by the Game Hunter. So you gotta take the Ruin if you're doing anything. Miss Carteria right now. I have not been impressed with my runes lately. Hopefully that'll be different for this run, but some opponents have began working with rune. My runes have felt subpar. Compared to last meta. Last meta runes were doing great for me. Not this meta. I guess I'll take Secondary Bruiser, but you could take any of these cards. We might get some Elemental Synergy. I have been getting a lot of conventional 5s lately. You know what, I'm gonna take the 2. I'm gonna take the 2, but that's debatable. Dirigible's pretty bad. Let's just take Gurubashi, which works better in Mage than other class. Thanks says, just beat the Crystal Duo with a whip in Elden Ring. Because the only strike weapon you could use, but it was not fun. I mean, you saw me do the same thing, right? At some point, probably, where my weapons were not working at all, so I had to bust out, a level 1 club and just wail on with it. And it worked! We won the first try, I think, but... I'm actually not sure if I want Direwolf or Freezing Potion. Freezing Potion's not terrible. I'm gonna take Direwolf. Iron Deep Trog versus Albatross. I guess I'll take the Albatross, but I'm not an unhappy person with Iron Deep Trog. It's been doing well for me. It's got fight Quillboar and Naga become a type before Undead. Yeah, the thing about Undead, though, is, like, the Naga, there's not... I don't think, even in Wild, I don't think there's a whole lot of Naga cards that are meta-relevant. They might become meta-relevant when you add the tag, but, Undead, there are so many cards in Hearthstone that would get the Undead tag, and there are also so many of them that are strong independently. And so, I mean, just to look at 2, really quick, I don't know if it's seeing constructed play. I assume it is in some type of Resurrection Priest, but I don't know for sure. But they just printed, like, this card. Undying Disciple, the 6-mana 3/7 Death Rattle, deal damage equal to this minion's attack on and minions. This is already a strong card, and I assume it's seeing constructed play. I don't know, but I assume it is. And if you add the Undead tag, this and a lot of other cards that are independently strong suddenly might gain synergies on top of their raw strength. I mean, we're way back. Going all the way back to Miss Sylvanas herself. She would have to get the tag, too. That's just one example. I think we take Giant Wasp. Iceblood Tower could pull the Ruin, but, if I draw this before the Ruin, it's just completely awful. Legionnaire has not been serving me all that well lately, but I don't want Lord Baron. I don't think I want Racketeer, so I'm still gonna take Legionnaire. Got that Legionnaire lust. Discover a dragon. Dragon? No, Saboteur. If I had Dragon Synergy, I'd take the Fey Wing, but I don't. I don't think I have any fire spells for the Frozen Mammoth, so let's just take the Hose and these Volcanosaurs. We've drafted like 2 Volcanosaurs today, and they've all failed me. Curator, draw a Beast, Dragon, Murloc. I've got a Beast, I've got a Dragon. I actually also have a Murloc, but this card is just so slow, typically. Runthok is a winning card. Curator is usually not a winning card. It can be, but it's super slow. It's badly stat for its cost. I think you take Runthok, but we do have all the cards to support the Curator right now. Blade Master versus Farseer. I mean, it has one less attack, but I like the restore 3 health battle cry. Let's go, Farseer. He says, Runthok all the way. I remember, Obi. You said you loved keeping something I kept in my opening hand. High main. You said you loved the high main keep. You support my Runthok decision. See? I appreciate somebody in my corner, Obi. Continue, wish you good luck in Elden Ring. Corruptor, I've got one dragon, discovered a dragon, one other dragon. I'm just gonna take the nesting, which has a better stat line on 5, rather than try to go for the synergy. I think the answer is yes. We're 17 cards in already. Maybe we'll get some more dragons to show up. Right now, I think we'll stake another nesting rock. Yeah, if I had a third dragon already, I might think about this, but we're gonna go over here. There's another dragon, but it's not that good. I'll take Violet Teacher here. You could go Tidehire too, but none of these is super good for us. Comes to the love, greedy picks on the Blackwing Corruptor. Well, I'm in the same situation again. I still only have 2 dragons, and now we're 2 cards deeper in the deck. But I'm not a huge fan of Socialite or Farseer. We've already got a Farseer. And this time, the other cards are weak enough that I'll try the Corruptor. Hey, there's Drakefire. So we got Ruin of the Archmage, we got Drakefire. 2 cards that don't always work. Wow, we got Ysera too. Drakefire plus Ysera. We're definitely taking Ysera. It's also an activator for the Blackwing Corruptor we took just by chance. But, think about the other cards for a brief second. It says, why is Violet Teacher a blue card? What do you mean? Oh, you mean why does it have a blue robe instead of a purple robe? Yeah. I don't disagree with you there. It is pretty distinctly blue. I thought you meant, like, why is it a mage card? Or why is it a rare card? I think you mean the robe. Vampires looking with Gorak. It is diamond. This is why is the ammo to fire spell? It says Drake fire. Fire. They could have called it Dragon Amulet and not given it a type. Alright, Ysana. Piggyback. Could take Gastropod. I need a 2 more than a 3. Dragon Breeder. We got some dragons to breed. Plus, I want a 2 anyway. Wing Commander could get a bunch of attack. We saw somebody drop a 10-5 Wing Commander today. That was surprising. Another Legendary. 3 of them. I turned down White Man on the last pick, but we're probably taking this one because Mookla's pretty bad, and I doubt we have any Rivendare synergy. That's not true. We do have Legionnaire, but it's not worth doing with Baron. It's not worth taking Baron just for this card. It works with Piggyback as well, also not worth taking Baron for. It works with Albatross, not worth taking Baron for that. We're just taking White Man, but I wanted to look at this briefly. Alright, triple Legendary. What?! These are good ones. Alright. Okay, this is Raid Boss Onyxia 2. Probably. We got a lot of expensive cards in the deck between Ysera, Drakefire, and Rune, but probably still Raid Boss. Yeah, but Obi says a Raid Boss, yeah. I'm wondering if you ever look at the Lockalar, but we'll go Raid Boss. And I guess we'll call this the time. Alright. I only got 475 dust left. Please ignore the 500,000 behind my head. In gold. Primordial Drake. It's a good card. It's another way to activate our Blackwing, I guess. Actually, do I want the Dark Iron? Do I just have too much expensive stuff? I mean, it's a good thing to have expensive. It's got the taunt. I think we still go Primordial, even though I could use a 4 and we got a lot of expensive stuff. I think we still go here. I think we still go here. Greater Arcane Missiles, not a card I like, but Horde Pillager is just terrible. Sensitive for the YouTube deck, unless it fails. Unless it fails for being everything too expensive. Yeah, it was a sad pick, yeah. Am I taking Horde Pillager just because this is far too expensive? Yeah, pass. There's a being Mage, right? We'll go by Mage, Just wish we would have taken the 5 now. Which 5? Honestly, I think I'm going to take the Horde Pillager. Honestly. Feels bad, though. Scale Rider, I got a lot of dragons to activate this. Take it over the Dragon Breath. Last pick. Bat Rider 2. Bat Rider 2. Alright, well, the Horde Pillager does feel terrible. Although, yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I like it. But, yeah, we got Ysera, we got Raid Boss, we got a High Main, and, wait, didn't we? Oh, we got Runthok. We got Runthok right next to the White Main. So we got Ysera, we got quadruple legendary, 4x legendary Ysera plus Onyxia Mage. Oh, with the new portrait. With the new portrait. That's a prediction for this deck. I mean, do you want a thing you can risk channel points on? So, man, legitimately, the first prediction is 7 wins, yes or no, because the deck is really, really heavy. The deck is really, really heavy. We can get run over pretty easily. So the first prediction is not 12, it's 7, because legitimately, this deck could get run over. This is the one nesting rock keeps it from being all golden. That is true, that is true. Yeah, if I had taken the Greater Arcane Missiles, we would have ended up with 2 non-golden cards. Alright, well, if you want to risk channel points, it's up above chat. It's up above chat. Let me fix the title really quick. Thank you, Flav, with the follow. I appreciate that. Quadruple Legendary Onyxia plus Ysera Mage. So what does Renthok do? It's a 5 mana 3/6 with Rush, which is already kind of okay, but it also buffs everything in your hand by +1/+1 whenever it attacks. Pretty good. It's pretty good in Arena, at least. Yeah, Panda says, or, well, Pandemonium says, you guys are all happy. I mean, Panda's right there. Panda Craft for help. We got Pandemonium, so I need to specify. You guys are all happy, but there's no meteor. Rolling Fireball, Flame Strike, and early game is weak. Not sure we'll even go 5 or 6 wins if we can't tempo until Raid Boss next season. So let's share it. Right. I think.
Must be swept away.
Wait, did Tyrande have a special line for this? Because it would make sense. But probably not. Probably didn't get the voice actress. Well, actually, they did just have the voice actress for that Ice Tyrande.
The Queen sees you.
Not a bad intro.
Job done.
Good, I traded a 10 for a 10. We're demonstrating that the deck's not too heavy.
I see you.
So we're gonna have to keep 3s on our mulligan? Oh, I usually do that anyway.
You'll grow to be a fierce one.
53,000 channel points on yes, 24,000 on no. Lang says, now you do what? I said the Queen sees you. Oh, wait, drafting Raid Boss Onxyia like Dragon Hacker? With the Raid Boss Onxyia deck, right.
Protect the roost.
I think we just take out the poison right now. We could try a value trade here, but I think we'll take out the poison immediately. We should make Raid Boss Onxyia tradable. There's an 8-card on Hearthstone that needs a buff. It's Raid Boss Onxyia. Okay, hoping to hit the poison with the Bat Rider. It'd be great.
Ready.
Darn. So this is an early game deck or a late game deck? It's got a lot of late game. It's got a lot of late game.
Nefarian is slain.
Nefarian slain. Our rallying cry. I buffed my hand buffer. Good stuff. It's just crazy to read about Nexies. Doesn't feel as depressive as when every game had 3 or 5 discovered Sneeds. Yeah, no, that was a huge problem. I'm glad they banned the card that could discover the Sneed. Honestly though, when you said doesn't feel as depressing when every game had 3 or 5 discovered, I thought you were just gonna say spells with like that 1/3 poison that discovered a spell, and with like Pandaren Importer. I thought you were just gonna say spells, not Sneeds. Okay, so I can Earthen Ring Farseer the Runthok and run it into the Chaplain, but then I don't have a way to kill the poison. Alternatively, I can run the Runthok into either of these cards and then kill the other one with the Blackwing Corruptor. However, the sentence just goes on. However, I probably just want to do the hand buff and play the other hand buffer at 11-5 and see what they can do about that.
Where's your alliance pride now?
Poison Priest, yeah, they did the Basilisk, they did the Gastropod, they did the Chimera, that's true. That's true. Some good alliteration as well. My hand buffs, although it's still a 9/6, it's still a good minion. Cup just has ice in it. This still has drink. They're at 21. We're showing 18 damage on board. Raid boss Onyxia is up to 10-10.
Well played.
At last,
Aren't you impressive?
disciple.
Purified, non-active Kazakis. Whoa. Whoa. Sad. Our first victory as Queen Ashara ever. Alright, let's play one more. Take possibly the last 3-minute break of the stream after this. This is Silence Priest. Oh my.
Queen Ashara versus Gul'dan. Your soul shall be mine.
All imperfections must be swept away.
So there's a lot of decks I would not keep both 3s with no coin, but considering
The queen sees you.
considering how much late game this deck has, I guess we can keep double 3s.
You are not the boss of me.
Yeah, so why did you pick Purify in your poison deck? I don't know. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine as what the other 2 cards were. Yes, I think you want to be mulligan 3s. That's why I didn't do it. That's why I didn't do it.
You lack style.
Like you
Luckily,
can find ones anyway. It's true, but you know we've got a few 2s. We've got a few 2s, and it's better to go 2-3 than skip 3 and then like 3 on 4. I can trade and ping to make sure they don't get the legendary minion. Or we can play the illusionist to let them get at least 1 legendary. Debatable. Debatable. We've definitely lost. We've definitely lost to, you know, letting opponents get 1 random legendary. And sometimes they get Mukla. It's nice to go almost every turn and you see something that could win the game on its own. Right, but if you have all of them, then you die on turn 6. You know, it's transmogrified to their own raid boss Onyxia. We've definitely lost games to raid boss versus raid boss. Certainly.
Out of time.
Because they make Mukla cost 2 mana. King Mukla. 0 mana 5/5. fill your opponent's hand with bananas. Nefarian Slain, no. They did transmogrify into one of the 4 legendaries we've got. They did. We really need to win this 50-50. I really need to kill Runthok this turn. If you have no confidence in the 50-50, you could play your Gurabashi, but then you're guaranteeing that they are going to get another +1/+1 buff.
Fireball ready!
Good. Good. This is... What does the healer sound like? Never paid attention to his voice lines before. Those an healer? Well, it just does some monkey grunting sounds when it attacks. But the discard doesn't really matter. Discard a corrupting mist.
Wanna blow something up?
Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Okay.
Frozen sea lights or hard fought fights.
This always happens. And then... I think we play Gurabashi and Dragon Breeder. There's no way we need to get greedy enough to try to breed an Onyxia Ysera. You could technically Earthen Ring the Hosen and play Dragon Breeder and ping the Popschooler. I think I want to get the Gurabashi down. I think. Little debatable for sure.
You'll grow up to be a fierce one.
I see trip. I try to avoid it. I'm not a fan of most seafood. Give me the turf, not the surf.
Careful, they bite.
But if I were an eye, nah, ugh. Not me. I think I'm gonna heal our face. I would consider, Oh, yeah, we've, like, not pinged with the Char. She gets a little water effect on it. Which, yeah, you might say, what? It's Fire Blast. Why should it look watery? Well, they already made Kel'Thuzad's look icy, so, eh.
I enjoy crushing mortals like you.
Time may pass, but the dream
Yep.
is eternal.
Things are looking somewhat grim, honestly.
Freeze.
Alright, so let's tilt to begin. Guess I'm losing with such strong cards. Could be.
Oh, this be some bad
Trade like the 5-4. Trade. Thank you. You want to trade into the 5-4. Now we win. Okay, so... we just using the Ysera Awakens, or can we use Raid Boss Onyxia? We can use Raid Boss Onyxia, right? Well, we don't really need to.
No friends around.
Every nightmare must end.
Okay. It said, "Have you ever had an idea for a card? Have you like to be implemented?" I did, but they put it in the game. I wanted Priest to have a Mass Resurrection spell, and they printed Mass Resurrection, like 10 mana, revive 3 random minions or whatever. So I always wanted Priest to have the Mass Resurrection, and then they put it in the game. So I don't know if there's anything else. I don't know if there's anything else anymore. What did they eat? Direwolf? Okay. I mean, we win from there. We win from there. I just want to make sure we win.
You ain't seen nothing!
Every nightmare must end.
Oh, Pat says, "What is this in game?" I can use my raid boss Onyxia whelps to make my other raid boss Onyxia immune. We top tick room a different player, right? I want to win games. I want to win games. There's too many ways for Ruin to go wrong right now. Jess has suggestion for the Mage hero power, by the way, along with Rib. There, Drake 5, Raid boss Onyxia, and Ruin. They're like, dude, I just came in. What is this deck? Can stay alive until round 30 or 14. It's over. Congrats for 12-0. Yeah, if we can stay alive until that turn. As Lairs cards toast play Ruin. Let's put the opponent 1 life and then Ruin. Maybe. 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 Alright. I'm the guy actually dedicate a win to Lewis or you with the subs, by the way. Dedicate the first win, Lewis. Dedicate this win to you with the 1 and 4 months of sub, respectively. Thank you very much. Alright. Yeah, like I mentioned, we'll take our possibly last break of the day. Here. Although if we see, it's an exciting deck. It's an exciting deck. If we have a lot of people here, we may play the whole thing out. Quite possibly. But yeah, we'll take a 3-minute break here. We'll be back. Hope you stick around for this quadruple legendary deck. Because Ruin's always the choice. Well, fortunately, they made my choice for me. Alright. Get back to it. 2 wins, no loss. Zelda, good to see you. Hope you're doing great. We're doing pretty good today. We had an 11-win run. We had a 6-win run. And now, this deck still could get run over. It could still get run over by having too much late game, but the late game's strong.
All imperfections must be swept away.
Panda's doing well, I guess. Don't have a dragon right now for the Scale Rider, but with how many in the deck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have a pretty good chance of drawing one pretty quickly. Kibasa says, sound like a couple of other people have said. JT said for sure, what do you think about the extensive patch notes? Yeah, would have been nice if they fixed the epic bug at least, but well.
The queen sees you.
Oh well.
Tracking their movements.
And maybe they did. Maybe they did and didn't mention it. I mean, this deck, it's got Rune. It's got a Drake. It's got, it does have a Saboteur. I'm like, I don't know. Could they have possibly fixed the epic bug and not mentioned it? I don't know how we've seen in drafts today. I haven't been keeping good track. Because nah, they didn't fix it. Nah, they didn't fix it.
Out of my jungle!
Which goes to the next special mention arena. Well, I mean, they will most likely, they will most likely mention, you know, a rotation where they add the new expansion and do some stuff. They'll probably put in some sets that had Naga cards previously, like League of Explorers had some Naga cards. Yeah, good to see Ghost. Ghost Grey Instrument. Check him out if you never have. What are we doing now? What are we doing now? They got how many dragons in hand? A lot. 3 dragons, yeah. We saw a 10-5 earlier. Oh, 10-5 earlier today. That was pretty impressive. Just can't believe the giant wasp, I think. Okay. Well, at least we've got the Scale Rider to kill the 6-1. And then I have no plays. Well, I can ping the 5-5, which actually could help us.
By moon and spear!
Here's that watery hero power again. And actually makes a noise. When they released the last Mage hero, it was bugged that it didn't make any sound. Next patch moves right into a subfolder inside modes. Support modes. Legacy modes. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Legacy modes is actually what they would call it. Okay, well, we can try to slow them down with the freeze on that.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Pay attention, class. Take them out.
And we're thinking about maybe Coin Drake, maybe.
I enjoy crushing mortals like you.
So little health. So little health.
Take them out!
Construction begins.
Poor Acolyte, yeah, this Acolyte's gonna die too. They got like a Siphon, we're dead right now, or a Blast Crystal. Dang. See? See, no 12. And they discard the Siphon! And they discard the Siphon just to rub it in. Ah! See? You see? This is why we can't have nice things. Alright. It's not even like we drew. It's not even like we drew way too much late game. We really didn't. We just got slaughtered. 100 spawn up 4 man 8-5. Yep, just smoked down. It's why we were talking about earlier with like the Boom Squad or Bomb Squad. It's the basement modes.
Queen Ashara versus Malfurion.
Your corruption has gone too far.
All imperfections
Ah, there we go.
must be swept away.
Malfurion, I'm not sure if Tyrande did, but Malfurion had a special line for the Queen. Your corruption has gone too far. There's a Shah hero. She just came out today. She just came out today with the new expansion announcements. The Shiv Actions of the Illidan. Well, we saw Malfurion have one, so probably. Probably. I don't think we've seen it yet, though. It's a GG. Oh, you wrecked me. Oh, you wrecked me. GG. GG.
Dance with me. Gotcha! Now you freeze!
You're not getting in this way.
Guess the plan is Farseer Farseer that back up to 3-4. See if they trade here, and then we go Giant Wasp Ping.
Gadgets and Gazette always gets the scoop.
Gotta kill that. If I don't kill that, it goes to 5-5. We can still deal with the 3-1 next turn. This is the deck's absurd. I hope you didn't snipe me with it. I hope it was a coincidence. Alright, boom. Just play the 4-7, or do we want to go for the ping 4-2 or the ping 4-3? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna play the nesting.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
So they took the 7 damage here, it looks like, which... What is their last card they're playing? Well, that means we don't get to trade into the behemoth like we wanted, but we still kill both of these and we drop the 4-8 taunt. Is the absurd? Yeah, but it can still lose. It can still lose, as has already been demonstrated.
Old dogs do learn new tricks.
Thanks for the $8 gift. Yep, thanks for those that support the stream.
Pay attention, class.
Gifts don't talk. This dude's a wizard. They're a mulligan wizard. Well, we got down to 12 health before things stabilized. Drew the worst card in our deck. Unless they top deck, you know, a Deathwing. Looks like we got him now. I don't know.
I'm ready to learn.
Guess we're getting some 412s.
Instruction begins.
Well, yeah. Mainly it's just Deathwing. Wow. Not Deathwing. Not Deathwing, but a little interesting. If you are bolder than me, you could freeze the Geddon and go face for 8. But... not me. Not me.
Nightmare must end.
Heed my warning.
Held it down, lock it up. Loot only works. What more can I ask for?
That one we can freeze, though. Well, we're at 9 health, which means the top deck Alexstrasza still doesn't kill us. I suppose Deathwing is still a possibility.
You can't stop this snowstorm.
Melted! Look behind you.
If they played a Deathwing, Corruptor plus Ping could win the game. I don't think there's anything else they can do, so let's not play the Corruptor.
I concede.
Okay, well, so our health dropped really low again at the start, but this time we pulled through. Okay, 3 wins, 1 loss. Just really... Yeah, I mean, I think this deck is strong as long as we don't draw suboptimally. I really would like it to get, 10 plus, but I'm just... I can't breathe. I can't breathe the sigh of relief until we get at least 7. What did Nick say? The bug with Demon Hunter? Drafted was offered 7 Demon Hunter class cards until... that happens quite a bit with other classes, I would say, right now. I would say...
Queen Ashara versus Jaina.
You asked for it. All imperfections must be swept away. The queen sees you.
Got 2, we got 3. If we draw a dragon, this might be useful on 3 or 4.
You wanna cast a spell?
Oh.
You wanna cast a spell?
That Babbling Book's actually really annoying because it just made the piggyback imp basically unplayable. We didn't draw a dragon for the Scale Rider either. They have a coin, they ran a mage spell. Their Scale Rider is active, unlike mine. One turn too late. One turn too late on drawing 1 of the 5 dragons. Is the 2/6 count minion draftable? Almost definitely not. I don't think any of the promotional early cards like Kael'thas and stuff have been draftable before the proper meta. Maybe if they did any of those promotional cards, like, I mean, I think Vargoth was the first one, possibly. I suppose if maybe they did Vargoth before they started doing an arena rotation system, if it was just when all cards were still available, then maybe, but...
Fireball ready.
I don't think typically they have been available. At least not in a long time, not in several years at least. So about Silas? I didn't... to be honest, I didn't even remember Silas being a promotional card, was it? I really hope they don't have a big game hunter.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
That was promotional, okay. I don't remember. I don't remember if Silas was draftable early. Regular Silas was promotional, let's go on Silas' Tavern Pass. And that was the first Tavern Pass. That I remember. Those Dick People month sketch on Silas was even good. Really? Huh.
We are friends now. Hello, friend.
I guess I probably did start seeing more Silas over time. Most likely. It's been a while. Let's see. We do have a couple of options here, right? Because we could heal the Draconid.
A conundrum.
I think I'm just gonna throw 7 damage face and play the Primordial. Trade there because I don't want to have the spell power. Not the only option though. If you trust him not to have a Flame Strike, you could trade here. Farseer, Snowblind.
Dispel!
Foolish creature! Now freeze!
This looks scary. This looks scary. This wasn't that bad play for them to attack your taunt? It could be. It could be. You know, if they're assuming I've got an easy answer, and they just want to try to make sure they can kill the taunt on their next turn. But I think it often is bad. I think it's often bad because,
Side effects? No.
you know, they gave us a free... If we wanted to attack their 5/6 Wind Fury, they kind of gave us an extra attack. So, yeah, it's often wrong. Often wrong. Am I gonna play the rune?
Well played.
4. Ah, jeez. Flame Strike an empty board. Freeze a sheep. Freeze a sheep. Oh no, freeze their face. That's true. It wouldn't freeze one of my sheep because that can go face. Alright, well. One Flame Strike was kind of okay, even though it only did 3 damage. Second Flame Strike was a waste. But we threw a fireball at their face. They're in range right now of just... Oh, jeez. Corruptor plus, It's all Flame Strikes. It's all Rune Strikes. Well, even if that's Ice Barrier, they still currently die. Fortunately, Freezing Potion plus Snap Freeze doesn't kill a hero.
I wield the power of black.
Lair.
Alright. 4 wins, 1 loss. This is still pretty bad against Flame Strike. Oh, yeah, yeah. I think I was mentioning that precisely, right? I said it was pretty scary. Pretty scary board, even after we used the Earthen Ring.
Queen Ashara versus Gul'dan.
Ox makes the goal.
All imperfections must be swept away.
I mean, I don't have a bunch of playable stuff to do on 4. I might toss the 4 and draw a 10, but I think I want to sink this to the bottom of my deck and never dredge it back up. Maybe we can talk about the new expansion. I did swap it for a 10. But there's a better 4.
The queen sees you.
I greet you.
So we need to decide immediately. We want to go for the fast play of coin 3/3 or 3/3 into 4, or do we want to go for the slow play of ping on 2 and then curve out more slowly so that I can raid boss on 9? Definitely debatable, you know. The fact that I'm skipping turn 2 here could make it harder to reach turn 9/10 in general. But they're just gonna tap. They could have a card like Dark Skies, maybe.
This only works in the simple.
Tappa. They don't have a coin, so they can't coin Knight Captain.
Power flows through me.
It flows through me.
We can Bat Rider and trade. We could just drop Giant Wasp and not trade. We could technically ping and trade, but I'd never do that. I would play Bat Rider.
Look behind you.
This could go wrong. We'll see.
Get them, boys.
Doppelgangster. I was thinking about their own bat, maybe. I'm gonna keep the 2/2 poison and stealth, but I can get punished for that if they were to have a card like Bat Rider. Wow, they sure do love tapping.
The dark path is my destiny.
All right.
Where's your alliance pride now?
And they're nearly gonna burn a card because they're tapping so much. Nearly.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Well, I mean, here it is. Here it is. If they've got the Spawn of Deathwing, we're gonna lose both of our losses the exact same way. And there's a very high chance they have Spawn of Deathwing, unfortunately. There's also nothing I can do about it.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
I think we knocked the Dredge that card up, yeah. Yeah, at least it's now 4 mana 6/4. It's a much better stat line. Alright, well, at least they didn't have the Spawn of Deathwing, but we're still in trouble. We're still in trouble at the moment.
I smell blood.
They love tapping. They love tapping more than almost any Warlock I've ever seen. I'm hoping we get really lucky. 1 in 3, kill the 8/3. But yeah, we're just gonna play Bat Rider, heal our face for 3, and then hope that Coin Raid Boss Onyxia is all we need to win.
Such choices.
Firebomb ready!
Nice!
Eyes are open.
Ooh, that makes me feel so much more secure. It's safer here. It was easy. Oh, man. You should save X! Imagine they'd have an easier turn if they still had that 8/3.
Almost out of time.
Okay. Well, they push the face damage, and maybe I can't blame them, but they're gonna get punished for it this time, thanks to a super unfair card.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget. You ain't seen nothing.
Hopefully that's just game. They could always Twisting Nether us. They could always Deathwing us. Ah! They got it. You said you think they'll use the 8-mana card? Actually, to eliminate all, I think. If you put down the Onyxia. Well, I didn't think they would do it, but I mentioned they could. And they did. And they did. Ba, 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 ba. Debating between 6/4/4/7 or just dropping the Asara, which does burn a card next turn, but that's okay. Just with the Asara support, yep, the dream. So when's the next core set? I think they said they're going to announce it on April 5th, 1 week before it comes out. I get. I'm not gonna, like, at first that was the part I was focusing on, but I'm like, no, this is the second one. I said they've been tapping so much. Maybe they got a card like Dark Skies. Just funky bands, grumpy bands. Now grumpy kid. He's a stream sniper. I've seen these accounts by multiple streamers single time they run. Well. Now, so it's not 100% possible, right? But these are default names. These are default names. These are the names you get if when you create a Battle.net account, you say, I don't know what I want my name to be. You get funky pants and golden pants and magic pants and grumpy pants. And sneaky turtle and grumpy turtle. They played Twisting Nether. They played Twisting Nether, and then they played Dark Skies, and then they played Spammy Arcanist. We could lose. We could legitimately lose this game. I'd sure prefer not to. Alright, well, they got a 3 damage battle cry back in their hand. They have the 3/4 on board. I'd be over the moon if I was this player. Actually managing to possibly beat Raid Boss Onyxia and Ysera with super, super heavy control Warlock. I would be ecstatic if I was this player and this was working out for me. I'm still hoping it doesn't work out for them, but double Twisting Nether, Spammy Arcanist, Dark Skies. They've tapped, I would say, at least 7 times. We know they're holding a Knight Captain. We know we're down to 8 health. Jesus, here comes their 3rd Twisting. Ox says they're reminded of one of the Disney Wicked Queens. I don't know which one you mean. Maybe the one from The Little Mermaid? Maybe Ursula? Because of the other underwater theme? Because why not go wide? I can't get too much wider than that, right? I can go 3/4, 2/6 instead of the Berserker. The Berserker that I can power up twice with Ysera Awakens and Ping. Okay, so question. Can we kill them? If I do Ysera Awakens, this goes to 5 attack. If I ping again, we go to 8 attack. Not enough. Yep. Do you think we can kill him? Wait, yeah. If I nightmare this, and I Ysera Awakens here, and I trade there, then yeah, I think you're right. Yeah. Okay. Can also save my Gurabashi. I can save my Gurabashi as a humanitarian gesture. Oh man, well, if I lost that one, what I would be saying is, man, I am super sad that we are at 4-2 with such an amazing deck. I mean, big kudos to that player, managing to beat Raid Boss and Ysera with their super heavy control deck. I'm happier to have won. I'm happier to have won. Okay, so that works, but it was more complicated. Oh, was there an easier way to do it? Was there an easier way to do it? So we've traded the 7 into 10. Then Awakens the Nightmare of the Berserker. Oh, was that enough? Yeah, it's probably enough. Wait, so you go... I'm sure it would work. Yeah, you would go to 5, then you go to 9, and you ping the Berserker, and yeah, that's... Yep. That's enough. Ping the 2. Yep, that's enough. That's enough. So yeah, there were 2 ways to do it. Yeah, Dance is good you found it. There were 2 things to find, apparently. Alright, 5 wins, 1 loss, although they nearly got us with double Twisting Nether. Well, such. It sure says their boss bought you World of Warcraft. Because they want somebody to play with? Could be a good thing, or a bad thing, or a very bad thing. Is man work right? I mean, they weren't being able to. They were not able to be very proactive. It's true. Only reactive, but
The queen sees
almost worked.
you.
Almost worked. I need a healer. Unfortunately, I have to play Alliance. I play Alliance. More than I play Ward. I play Ward too, but more Alliance. Alright, let's... This is a very non-greedy play. Not using the ping is far more not greedy. It's not greedy to not use the ping. It's not, but it's... I don't know. A hard thing to find. Alright. Well, I guess they're just gonna gank the 3-3. Good to see Dan Fuller, by the way. Dan Fuller does stream Hearthstone. Check him out if you've not. Seen Coles today, we've seen Shabo, we've seen John.
Weld it down, lock it up.
Your sub is the compromise. I could win, but I have to play Alliance. That's not a good compromise. You can buy WoW for like $20, right? Because the gate time. Okay, so you know. Wow, sniped.
Astonishing.
Sniped.
Foolish creature! Now you freeze!
I guess I'm still gonna ping that, even though it's quite possible they'll trade it. So if it preying on gaming addiction, hey, I don't understand that. It's not like I just played, 111 hours of Elden Ring in 3 weeks. No way. No way. There's no visual proof of that. Oh wait, there is. That was Bomber and Leapball conceded. I was gonna heal that. Now we just play nesting. You
can't stop this snowstorm.
Good top deck. Hoping they don't have a big game hunter. We know they have a coin. We know they have a 6-mana 6/6 snowman. But there's 4 cards they have that I don't know. The tapping grew. 8, 9, 10. Need the Primordial Drake to line up, though.
Mind if I roll need?
Well, they'll have 2 2/1s.
Out of my jungle!
It's all coming together.
This is not what we stood for.
Well, you might want to ruin right away, but our turn is too good. Yeah, Japs is good hosing, exactly. Heal for a 7. Heal for 7.
Give me your best shot.
Yeah, I sure don't like taking that 8 damage. But here comes the raid boss.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
I think I'm gonna miss 2 face damage to keep extra whelps. Uh-oh. Okay. So I just gonna play the rune right away and hope it goes like double flame strike? Or you want to make a much more conservative play of like we kill the Onyxia first, because it's too likely that our whelps will die. I still end up using the rune. It's just a question of am I making trades first? Should we free rune to be behind? I'm kind of behind right now with my current health level. I mean, if I trade here and I quadruple trade there, they still have 3 whelps against my health.
You ain't seen nothing!
Time is short.
Another Drake Fire. Now they get raid boss to take out my raid boss. So I think we kill the whelps to drop the immunity, and then we hope the rune works. I mean, you could try to get lucky with Dragon Queen. You could try to get, I don't know, Deathwing.
A conundrum.
I think I'm gonna use the rune. Pretty good chance of it not working, though. Try to get raid boss here on again. Mine wouldn't be immune unless I got raid boss on a whelp.
A conundrum.
No, oh, I need that to go face. Or I need that to hit the minion.
Time is short.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's very good. All right. Oh. Oh no, my minions. Wait, what? Oh no. If it hit the wrong target, it could have killed the Scale Rider too, but... Alright. Smart. Smart. They dropped the counter spell with their coin. Alright, come on, Alexstrasza. Give me the other Alexstrasza.
Life and hope are worth fighting.
Ah, the Deathwing. Oh, the Deathwing is risky. You know, I can... I mean, I always kill my own 8/8. Well, I've got Ice Barrier. If I play Crazed Netherwing right now, I mean, it takes out the 2/3, but it also means they can kill me with Fireball plus Ping, bypass the Ice Barrier. They keep attacking with Frozen. I believe it does. Yeah, Spoon says Deathwing could be interesting with White Man. That's true. That is true. Alright, well, here we are. Insane's deck has been struggling late game against anything. Yeah, there's double Drake Fire. And now... they've got 16 damage against our 18 health.
Arise, my champions! Amazing. Life at any cost.
Played.
Two is company.
Yeah, if they have no way to do 1 damage.
Aren't you impressive?
That was wild. As it was Wild Ride, I want to get off Miss Onyxia's Wild Ride.
Queen Ashara versus.
He says it was Charge of the winner. It was. It was. Not too much I could have done about it. I mean, if I had played the AoE dragon, I would have avoided it, right? But guess they also got lucky on the Drake Fire rules. Did they get lucky on the first one? I don't remember.
The queen sees you.
Ugh. There's a very high chance. maybe I need to take a breath. Right now, there's a very high chance I'm gonna make a misplay this game. Because I'm tilted over that last one. Let's take a breath. Let's take a breath. I could ping and trade and envelop the Dragon Breeder. I can Scale Rider and trade, or I can Scale Rider and wait until next turn, which is probably smart.
By moon and spear!
Go trade the Drake Fire. Yeah, see, I probably should have. See? Even when I try to slow down and take a breath, I think I still made a mistake. Direwolf. Vaguely helpful. This time I can trade the Drake Fire. Yeah, Chasing Joe mentioned the regular Onyxia into the couple of whelps surviving, enabling the immunity on the Onyxia. Yeah, I don't know if I want to call it lucky, though. They drew a 4, we drew a 4. Just develop the Legionnaire and double trade. Could Bat Rider and single trade, but nah, I think I do want to develop the Legionnaire.
Protect the roost.
This card is 4 mana. That card is a coin. We don't know anything else.
Just as much against the ever-living.
Can't go round, not go through.
If it's still you, let's go. I was gonna say I'm probably gonna refund you on that because I don't have anything for you. Do you see any good plays here?
A conundrum.
Raise to the ground!
I cannot attack you.
I'm gonna refund you, Pickle. I don't. Sorry, I don't have anything.
Out of my jungle.
Alterac revives. We get the rest of the hand buffed. No good plays here.
Fireball ready.
Time is short.
Worst target.
From your ashes shall rise light.
Yep. Maybe Deathwing. Yeah, maybe Raid Boss. Maybe Raid Boss. I should have done that pick slower.
No
I should have done that pick slower. I should have made it look even more like we got nothing.
This only works on the simple-minded.
The will of the Forsaken is unbreakable.
Thank goodness we got this Discover. Got one in our deck, but need one faster than that. Here says, this feels like a second witch would do. Are you translating that from another language? I'm confused. Because if you mean the new expansion in English, it's called Sunken City.
I lead from the front. No problem.
They fixed some bugs with this patch. They fixed some bugs with this patch, but they didn't fix the bug where Onyxia does not light up as being able to attack.
You ain't seen nothing.
Plus they can still attack. No, I know. I thought they would fix that in this patch, and they didn't.
Ready for a show?
I trade the 2 and the 8/8. Oh, it already dies to the Primordial Drake.
You ain't seen nothing.
This has to be Ice Barrier for them to survive. And if it's Ice Barrier, then we can play the other Onyxia and go boom, boom, boom.
You ain't seen nothing. Don't you ever forget. You ain't
Yeah,
seen
I would be hyper tilted if I were the opponent.
Today is yours. I'm here.
Alright, 6 wins, 2 losses. Oh boy, though. I need to get this last win. I hate this deck being at 2 losses. That's the thing. I'm just salty because it's like we've not been drawing badly. We've not been losing games because we're drawing all of our 10 mana stuff and 9 mana stuff and 8 mana stuff. We've just been losing in more legit conflicts that it feels like this deck should be facing. Which makes it more exciting, I suppose, but I just really don't want to see this deck go below 7 at this point, in the way that's happened.
Queen Ashara versus Jaina.
Knowledge is power. All imperfections must be swept away. The queen sees you.
With yeah. I'll be laying it out inside if this deck goes less than 7. Yeah, I liked Justvar, Shiro. I certainly didn't like Battle for Azeroth anywhere close to as much as Legion. But I still enjoyed the leveling process in the zones. But yeah, Legion was a high point for WoW, actually. So, you know, the fly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how easy it is to unlock flying in Battle for Azeroth as a new player. You can definitely do it. I just don't know what the requirement is these days. Keep that 2/3 body. Guess is this? I'm sure there's a bunch of fake crypts out there.
Pay attention.
I'm sure there's more than one. Just discover all flight points, complete all main story quests, and have at least a reputation of allied to the Bradmore clan. That's a lot easier than it used to be. Used to think you have to max a lot more reputations than that. Or yeah, either max them or get them to revered at least.
Weld it down, lock it up.
You'll grow up to be a fierce one.
Well, yeah, well, that's true, and they also don't play Arena. I just meant that, you know, Kiwasa says, "Oh, I know who this is." I'm like, there's probably a lot of people using this name.
Fireball ready. Protect the roost. No problem.
Knock it down.
Better to ping the 1/1 to guarantee that didn't happen. Probably.
Fresh from Kazakis.
Darn.
Protect the roost.
Oh, sure, actually it is. Oh, you were looking at part 1. Part 2 still exists. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I did it right as Battle for Azeroth was wrapping up. And so I got to fly for like 1 day before Shadowlands came out.
Your head will fetch a
Well, they had the Grimtone Bounty Hunter. They blew up the White Mane with it, which is not super great for us. And yet, we're actually probably happy about it. Because otherwise, they'd be blowing up a 412 body. Yeah, they have a discovered thing that could be a hero. They have 2 1-cost mage spells. And they've also got something else. Something else that I've forgotten.
Delicious spider ichor.
Oh, that's what they have.
Don't forget to
Right.
tip
This card they got with Drake Fire. Alright, well, we still play Sarah here, not the Rune. If we had way lower health, we would have to play the Rune. But again, they have a discovered card from Mage, Warlock, or Priest. 2 1-cost mage spells, 2 cards we don't know.
You wish to match with
Of course. Of course. But unlike Rune, Magister does not guarantee that your snap freeze hits the right target, fortunately. Alright, well at least the Magister did not blow up the Ysera. It could have, like 1 in 4. So what's John gets stressed? Well, it's not. It's not. They discovered it off Cabal. Alright, so Ysera Awakens is really easy. But is Raid Boss good? Raid Boss is pretty good, but we should go with the Ysera Awakens.
Is there trouble?
Is there trouble? Oh, this is nice snap freeze, yeah? Like I said, 1 and 4 of being excellent for them. An excellent decision. Let us win, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's not that good, but it's not that bad. Yeah, they are completely out of cards, and we're sure not. Saying if we're raid bossing now, if we're waiting at least 1 turn. I think we're waiting a turn. When my hero power turned off, I thought they conceded, but it's just a weird effect with the Snowblind Battlecry. And this... Oh! Okay. Well, we're making this a slightly different turn. Now we're gonna attack with this, and then attack with that. And he'll run back to full. And drop another hand buff card that's already been hand buffed. I think you should double buff it. Alright, 28 damage on board. They have to play Deathwing, and even if they play Deathwing, Raid Boss counters it.
Pleasure. Call me Dawngrass.
Aren't you impressive?
Raise to the ground!
Okay. I'm gonna call it there before my heart explodes. Okay. Oh man, I would have been so disappointed if this deck did not get 7+. But yeah, it's 11 PM. I want to be able to do the, well, maybe is it clickbait when it's true? Put out the live notification tomorrow, but you know, got the quadruple legendary. It may not last long at 7-2. Guy says there was so quick addition. Still adding when you said it. What? It says if it's true, it's a really clickbaity title. We've compiled a list of the top 5 best clickbait titles. You won't believe number 3. Good to see you today. Good to see Bounty. Good to see Panda. Anybody else join us? And yes, Panda says this deck do be popping, but will it be popping off? Or will it pop like a bubble blown from a child's bubble wand thing? Hopefully the first one. Alright, 7 wins, 2 losses with our legendary. Oh wait, that's not legendary. Legendary! Mage deck with the new Queen Azara portrait. Nice to save late, it's true. I'm sorry, I was playing Elden Ring. Kappa, I wasn't. I did play some Genshin Impact, though. ATD Submissed Variety, no. Took a break for these 3 days from Variety on stream after finishing Elden Ring. Doing 111 extra hours of streaming. Well, okay, not 111 extra, but a lot of extra hours. Didn't start out some deck tracker? That's true. During the countdown, I got the webcam operating, and I got the stream deck operating. But you're right, I forgot the deck track. I guess we'll keep the 2 and the 3. We know our deck is super late game focused. Yeah, we'll probably get back to Variety next week, A to D. But yeah, after finish Elden Ring and with the big 3 Monday streams. 3, like, you know, 7+ hour Monday streams of Elden Ring. And extra time on weekdays. Took 3 days off from Variety on stream. I don't know what we'll do next week. I was actually thinking about playing some Stellaris on stream again. But now they announced a new expansion to Stellaris. And so now I'm not sure if I want to play Stellaris now or wait for that expansion to come out.
The Queen sees you.
The Queen. Bang whispers at the messenger? Perhaps. Just play Snowblind.
creature. Now you freeze!
Yeah, it's good to see Panda. It's a little interesting. Panda streams Mario Maker stuff. They actually just added... it's only for a temporary event. It'll be gone soon. But they added a Mario Maker-like structure to Genshin Impact. They add the ability to make your own custom stages with platforms and coins and yada yada yada. But it's a temporary event. Still interesting, though. They had previously done, they had put a tower defense game as an event in Genshin Impact, and that was kind of the most radical, huge gameplay system to do as an event before. This is the other one. This is neat. Take a picture. Thanks, retailer. Don't whisper anything. Yeah, I've been seeing Woolly Versus play a bit of Final Fantasy VI. And suddenly it's got me thinking about retro games again. But it's like, man, Triangle Strategy just came out, Horizon just came out, we just finished Elden Ring. Can I really be thinking about retro stuff? I can think about whatever I want, but... This here's retro. It's modern retro, like Triangle Strategy. He says, no, you can't. You say I can't think about whatever I want? You're saying you are the new thought police? That's fine. Frozen Crusher. Thanks is... Metro? Metro instead of retro? I guess we're gonna damage that up to make it easier to kill later. I'm not killing it now. I sure hope they don't have a Hosen healer. Oh, modern retro Metro, I gotcha. I getcha. Rumor has save us beat the game World of Warcraft. He won. I was actually looking at some of the modern Shadowlands content and lore just the other day. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think I'm super into it. I'm not necessarily as against it as some people. I'm interested what the next expansion will be. They're announcing that next month, I think.
Each scar, a foe vanquished.
This is got 12 3-bet shaman deck. Very nice. Just by going face and facing bad decks all the way up to 7. I don't know. I'm like, would I rather face good decks up to 7 and then mysteriously face bad decks at yeah, at 7+? Yes, I would. So we can clear with Primordial Drake, or we can kill this, drop the Legionnaire. I mean, we're not threatened right now.
A conundrum.
Where's your alliance pride now?
Got our watery Fire Blast. Just like Kel'Thuzad is an icy Fire Blast.
Don't let them harm the eggs.
Well, we got our 6/14 Ysera. Yeah, we have one of the best cards in our deck, and we got the worst card in our deck. The Horde Pillager. Still a good golden animation, though. Making the Gold Angel. Uh-oh, that's bad. Uh-oh, that's bad. I hope that doesn't happen anymore. Was the stream okay? Oh, it actually looks like it could have been a blip on my whole connection. Not just Hearthstone. Short blip, though.
With every strike, we will strike back harder.
Dark path is my destiny.
Alright, so I believe we have a plan. I believe the plan is Dream the Blood Guard. And then Ysera Awakens Peng to clear. Might not even... I might be able to just drop the Primordial Drake, actually, maybe. Kills all 3 of these. We get a 612, we get a 610. They don't have the time to replay the 5-mana Bloodguard, one would think. Thanks for been a lot of connection issues for you lately. Random buffering and like, interesting. Trying to think if I've had any issues recently. There was that day that I was trying to look at Mikazan's VOD of Elden Ring and it just wouldn't come up. All the other VODs would, but not that day of Elden Ring. Is it lethal? I don't think I see it. Oh, shoot! But that's me! But that's me! Uh-oh. Not sure if I like that. Missed head. What the? PH. What does PH stand for in this context? Not like acidity. Completed all Book of Mercenaries hero's name. Completed all Book of Mercenaries hero's description. Good to see Kefka. Yeah, I really don't want to lose this to a disconnect, so give me a second here. I'm gonna see if we can reinforce our connection. The stream may go down briefly. We'll be back in hopefully just 90 seconds. He said, at least got to say, Red, I was thinking too much about retro stuff, and so I got onto a 56K connection from back in the day. I miss those sounds. I miss the old modems, sort of. I do. But only briefly, right? I'd rather have a fast connection. I like Simon Pegg as Scotty. I'd say A, he's a little too recognizable. You know, he's a little too Simon Pegg. Just like Zachary Quinto as Spock is a little too Zachary Quinto for me. But, you know, I think he does a fine job. And so is Zachary Quinto. I really, really, really like Carl Urban as McCoy, though. They did, and it's super... If you don't want to hear anything about the last episode of Star Trek Discovery Season 4, then stop listening. This, I don't know if I would call this a spoiler. It's not a plot spoiler, really. But just to say it in relation to that reboot cast, yeah, unfortunately, the actor that played Chekhov, you know, passed away in that accident with the Jeep type thing. And but yeah, in the last episode of Discovery, while they're naming off a bunch of ships, they had one named after the reboot actor for Chekhov, so that was nice. That was a nice little shout out. They also have one named after the character Nog, whose actor also unfortunately passed away probably a couple of years ago now. All right, are we trading the? Yeah, right. I was gonna say, are we trading the Drake Fire? We're going coin 2-2-3-4. The problem with 2-2-3-4, well, we can probably do a full curve from there. We might end up missing turn 5 or 6, though, and that could be a problem, but we get a lot of draws along the way. But there's another problem there, our 4 is bad. I see, like new hunter portraits, the Tavish ones? We were playing with the Sniper Tavish yesterday, and, you know, every one of the quotes, I mean, it's Sniper Tavish, and every one of the quotes is like, you know, oh, good aim. Oh, I missed that shot.
You are stunned.
I'm taking aim at you. It's like, well, yeah, they're all very similar, but they're all very on brand. So, you know, I appreciate when they're on brand instead of generic. So, there you go. The Elden Ring secret. So that secret doesn't really seem to do anything, right? But I did, and now there will be people checking for similar secrets all over the game. That'll destroy your mind if you try to look for that type of secret. I mind.
This only works on the simple-minded.
I just got brutalized by Lana in Jackbox Games. He's safe haven to fall asleep in. I see. I see. I don't know how safe it is at 8 wins.
Can't go round, gotta go through.
Okay. Well, we can just trade and play another 4-2 to be on curve. We could trade off the Drake Fire Amulet and drop the Wasp.
Look behind you.
I mean, the problem with the Horde Pillagers, we know they got the Rams. But that's gonna stay the case. Interesting. We still know they have the Rams. We still know they have the Rams, but I guess this is pretty good. What's this? Just want to say I loved watching you complete the endgame in Elden Rings. Those VODs are sweet. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I sure enjoyed playing it. That's why we did so much. Of course, I do find it very funny. You know, I've mentioned it here, but not on those Elden Ring VODs for precisely this reason. I do find it funny that at the end, I gave the game a 9.8 out of 10. And I said that there's 2 problems holding it back from being a 10 out of 10. And they fixed one of the 2 problems. So now I'm calling it a 9.9 out of 10. Just doing the bow-only run. How difficult is it to keep up with arrows, or is it no problem at all? This is practically an entire new game now. I don't know if that's true. Do another stream playthrough. There always is a chance of an abbreviated playthrough. We wouldn't do every cave, but I'd make a list of what I would want for like a strength intelligence playthrough, and we'd hit up all the necessary things. What'd Richard say? Decide why for you this meta is bad. Because whenever you're in a really competitive game, it's decided who discovers better dragon, which is boring. Like chess, but it's about gimme Yahtzee. That said, how much we go do our best. But yeah, I said, somebody asked the other day what I thought of the meta, and you know, it's sort of precisely that. You know, it's not necessarily every game, but a heck of a lot of matches are decided by this card and this card. Now, this match may not be decided by it, because I'm kind of slow here on board, and they're very fast. As I've seen the new cards, I've seen some of them. I haven't looked at every one of them. That's not from what's it, the Bone Bell Offering. Okay.
With every strike, we will strike back harder.
Make sure type Alex and Crystal. Yeah, I did see. My 2+2+ ping could have been worth it. Could have been very, very worth it. We're gonna now do 2+4+ ping.
You'll grow up to be a fierce one.
What more can I ask for?
Probably gonna have to trust the Ruin of the Archmage next turn. I think Ysera will be too slow. I can do red even worse because Colossal. Yeah, Colossal. Colossal is interesting because of exactly that type of thing, you know? It's... They could have just put these things on Battlecry, but the Colossal effect working if you dredge something out of the deck does make a difference. God bless this Streamzel. What's up, Save? Good to see you. Finish up this super sweet deck from yesterday. Hopefully not finishing up this game, though. This first class thing is the same Battlecry, so it comes on the board. Gets the X's right. Because I don't know about the new Final Fantasy game, but look, it's fun. Those character environments, ew, yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either at first glance. I'll have to look at a couple of gameplay videos to see if I can bear it. If I can, then maybe we'll end up taking a look at it. So this is 21 damage. We gotta trust the rune. If I play Ysera, they only need, what, 3 damage to kill us in addition to their hero power? Alright, trust the rune. Trust the rune.
Sacrifices are always required. A conundrum.
Oh, no, it cut off. Fireball, don't hit their face, please. Oh, it hit Divine Shield. That's pretty bad. Okay, Mass Polymorph, that took like 50 damage off board. Get a copy of nothing. Alright, well, we took like 50 damage off board. That's good. Did I miss anybody? Did I miss anybody?
Let's redeal.
And so we gotta bear it. We said hi, Hobo. We said hi, Red Shirt. Okay, hopefully we're all set. So we're playing Raid Boss to get him completely off board.
I'm the Brood Mother. Don't you ever forget.
I guess it doesn't matter whether I hit this one or this one, because I have to put 3 whelps into either of them.
You ain't seen nothing.
Alright. This is a ram. We got 3 cards we don't know, but we got Ysera, we got Drakefire.
I see you have your uses.
He's a little most filthy Hyrule Mage. See.
I've got the beast.
But look at this opponent. They big game 100 my Onyxia. Aren't they hateable too? No? Okay.
I wield the power of
I said bring substantial decks like Mech Mage. I saw the Colossal Mage mech. I didn't see any other of the Mech Mage cards, assuming they were shown. 2, 3, all 3 bosses be the raid boss. Yeah, yep. I mean, I'm part of the problem. As I play my raid boss.
Make this look easy.
We're only playing Elden Ring off stream. Interesting. Yeah, I had a good time playing it on stream for sure.
Time may pass, but
The dream is eternal. Thank you, Slenderman, for the 21 months of sub.
Excellent decision.
Thank you very much. Much love, Save. Thank you for the content. 21 months now. Yes, indeed. It continues to be safe here with your support. I hope it's safe here with your support for a long time to come. I got a new pair of glasses today. They're awesome. Oh man, I wish I had my Colossal minion. Where's my Colossal minion with the dirty rat? We were just talking about it. You okay, Slenderman? You seem troubled. Probably misses his old glasses. Or no, new glasses? He doesn't wear glasses. Something's trouble again. Probably misses his old glasses. Yeah. I should probably get new glasses. It's not that my eyes have really gotten any worse, but there's a scuff on the lens. There's a scuff on the lens that I can't seem to get rid of. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't necessarily need to get new frames, just new lenses. I like these frames, you know? I like the lack of the rim on the bottom. That's mine, enjoy. Alright. 9 wins, 2 losses. Of course, I got my voice but they conceded. Oh, shoot, you did. You did. Next game, turn 5, voice. I don't know if I'll remember turn 5 specifically, but I'll try. It won't happen. I get involved in the game, I get involved in chat. Now, maybe if you remind me, if you put anime in all caps when you want it, then maybe I'll get it. But I might be looking at the game instead of a chat, right? It's always difficult. The timing. Chat's more before it's smiling at me, and then we get the chair. That's not what I meant. It is Marge, admit it. Mom told me she loves Kevin Bacon more than me today. I know, that's terrible. It says also Kevin Bacon's my brother. Is that better or worse?
All imperfections must be swept away.
2, 3. I think I'll keep with 2, 3. I think I'll keep the 5. You know, if we toss this, we're just gonna get 10. Baba says, when is the best time to do an anime voice turn? Like best case scenario. It depends on what you want. It depends on what you want. If you want actually talking about the game and the actual turn in the best anime style I can, then you usually want to do it on, you know, a not super complicated turn, because if the turn is too complicated, then I say I don't have time. I need all 90 seconds. I need all 90 seconds to actually think about what we're doing. But, you know, something where we've got, you know... Well, we've got a good play. We've got a good play, and the play is semi-obvious. A play where we have synergy, or they've played right into us. If you want to talk about the actual turn. If you don't want to talk about the actual turn, then you can do what Kefka does and redeem it, like, near the start of the game, because then there's nothing to talk about in the game. I just have to try to come up with some meme. You know. Wow, Yugi! You're playing as Queen Azara against N'Zoth. Did you know that Queen Azara was corrupted by N'Zoth, and that's how she became the Naga because of her deal with N'Zoth? What exactly was that deal, Joey? I don't remember that part. Because I don't remember that part, but it's true. It's true. She made some type of deal with N'Zoth. I just don't remember why she did it. It's what turned her into a fish. Interesting. Very interesting. I once made a deal with, you know, N'Zoth to put the spirit of an Egyptian pharaoh in my head. Wow, is that true, Yugi? Maybe. I don't know that story either. Crazy 2-5 Family Voice Channel. That was turn 4 for us. So yeah. Kefka did that. Corey redeemed one previously. Dedicate that last win to Slenderman with the 21 months of sub. Shows you have any interest in the Tiny Tina game? Some. But... Oh, well, I mean... And from the top of my deck, I draw the perfect answer to the 3-3. Unless I just want to play a 4-7 anyway. I don't know how I play. These actually are all pretty reasonable because we're not threatened. Indecisive Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. 5-4, clear their minion. 4-7, don't clear their minion. Hey! I use the card from the top of my deck. I hate the cards. I hate it so much. I'm going to Fortnite. Yeah, perfect answer. Our Dragon Synergy card is perfectly answered for the Dragon Synergy card. Alright, well. Another top deck that we'll play. Fastest up Berserker's gonna be removed from core set because you think it's just too weak, or... Yeah, I'm definitely curious to see the core set. Joey knowing lore. Joey knew something. He knew something. He played some Battle for Azeroth, apparently. Oh, sorry, but yeah, Jibber was asked about Tiny Tina game. I have some interest, but, you know, I didn't play Borderlands the pre-sequel, and I haven't played Borderlands 3 yet, so clearly I'm not that interested. But I did play, you know, I played Borderlands 1 and 2, and I enjoyed both of those, so it's always a franchise I could get back into. It sounds like this. Gonna build a wall, Yugi. Open that one, Big Game Hunter. Or Deathwing, for that matter. Lone Evil. Whoa! I mean, I guess they were planning to cast both anyway, but that was interesting. 5 coin flips went into the Hosen? 5? Didn't matter, but it was interesting. Summon the 7-9. Ugh. One of our other losses was to a warlock who knew the stream. This is a warlock who knows the stream. Thanks, Miss Mine, what is probably a bit of a confusing message. Got 1 health buff, so it's good. Yes. What card are we talking about? Someone redesign my voice chat. Well, I just like the idea. You know, I said we lost to a warlock that knows the stream, and now we're up against a warlock that knows the stream. Leaf. You know. Oh no! It's exactly how I lost the other game. Yeah, it's just you know, Yugi play against Kaiba. You know. Oh shoot! Wait, I hit the wrong button. I'm on the wrong screen. I'm on the wrong screen. That's the Yugi hair button, but on the wrong screen. But yeah, just the idea of you. I can't believe that I know who my opponent is. We fought like 700 times, Yugi. There's only like 12 characters in this show. I don't know. Maybe there's a billion characters in the show. Maybe there's a billion characters in the show. I don't know. Excellent decision. Yes, to press the wrong button. Guess I need Sleepy Dragon. Ugh. Well, we saw the Deathwing, we saw the Blast Crystal, we saw the Full-Blown Evil. I hope they run low on removal. He said, Blizzard printing a sprint for Druid feels bad. Ooh, I didn't see this. Yeah, card draw is supposed to be one of Druid's key disadvantages.
The cold can't stop me, neither can you.
Stop streaming eventually if we can stream. That's the real solution. Yeah, good to see you. I don't think I saw the card you're talking about. I don't think I did. Alright, well, we can... What can we do? Trade and ping. Ugh. This is pretty terrible. At least 5 minutes ago. Well, no wonder I didn't see it. No wonder I didn't see it. I'll see if I can see it while we possibly die horribly. I hope we don't. So... I see a Druid Legendary that I also had not... Oh, no. For each spell you've cast while holding this, summon a minion of that spell's cost. But that's not the card you're talking about. But I have to figure if we can do anything here. Well, we can... Oh, man. I can still win if I do this and we get, you know, raid boss. Maybe a really good rune. But yeah, we gotta go, like, Runthok, Direwolf, double trade. Or, yeah, because I need to ping this. Ugh. It's really, really, really bad. It's like the only play.
Our rallying cry!
Melt it down!
To me, I heal 5, everything draw 5. That's true. And then way back in the day, they had Ancient of Lore that could draw 2 cards.
Don't let them harm the eggs!
Receive 100,000 reward for anime voice game. The trouble is, I can't read, like, any chat. I can't read any chat for a long time if I do that.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
That's kind of one of the things we do here, is read chat. I said one of those funny promo clips using the Yu-Gi-Oh! Characters in the Twitter feed was in Discord. I was trying to be nice. Someone explaining all was Bad Mountain was part of the game. It was actually sweet. This thing, the other two. No, spammy. Huh. How much damage does the spammy do? Because it keeps summoning imps. Well, enough to threaten the Onyxia at the least.
Get it out! Get it out!
Mortal Drake, I think, would be a pretty good draw here. That's not a very good draw.
Treasure? Loot?
Oh, look, this card's this card back is bugged. Did you see that? The eye in the middle is not visible here. It's visible up here, but on here it's gone. Wonder if that's from the new patch or if that was always the case. Spammy input Greek combo. Yeah. I'm glad Onyxia at least stayed on board. 6 cards in their deck, 13 in ours. Yeah, don't you worry boss doesn't have a glow that says it can't attack. Yeah, I figured they would fix that in this patch. They fixed a lot of bugs, but not that one. Do they have a solution to our poison? They just played the 9/9 directly into the poison.
Life and hope.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, be bad dragons. Be weak, bad dragons.
Do not confine.
That's good enough, right? Unless they can do something with their 1 mana.
I stole it first.
I'm sorely tempted to play that rune. I should save loves bad dragons. There's just so many of them in all shapes and sizes. I mean, what? Alright, we got 10 wins, 2 losses. Alright. But yeah. At least it's a nice play. I was gonna say, I was hoping you weren't sniping me. When you used, like, the 5th hard removal card, I'm like, oh man. I already lost once to Hoots playing a Warlock with Spawns of Deathwing. Like, I don't want to lose to Leaf too in the exact same way. Be a sad way for this deck to go out. But yeah, GG. Make me hyperventilate. What score were you at, if you don't mind sharing? You don't have to, but yeah. GG. Hope you're satisfied with the match. You stressed me out. You stressed me out. Leaf says, wasn't in the stream, was watching another stream. Banned. There are no other streams. So I keep telling people this. The 10 wins, dude. Alright. But yeah, hope. I don't know if you were 9-2 like me, if you were at a different score. I hope your deck has been very satisfying. 10-1 before the game, 10-2 now. Very nice, very nice. Wait, that means you could fight me again. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Say so in the Druid spread. That's true, yeah. I was asking Hubie about it, but... Miracle Growth. Draw 3 cards, summon a plant with taunt equal and stats equal to hand size. Oh, okay, yeah, that's, You know, they had that Warlock card that was the 6 mana 2/2 that would summon a demon with stats equal to your hand size with taunt. So a little reminiscent of that.
Versus Jaina.
Did you ever ban someone's save?
Away.
I'm not sure if I've ever banned any, because I don't. Well, so I've banned people instantly, right? I've banned things that are obvious bots, and I've banned things that are obvious spam, and I've banned things that are like, oh, your first message is just racism. I've banned those things. I don't think I've ever banned anybody that has been here for, you know, more than a couple of days. I've done some escalating timeouts. I've you know been, you know, okay, you get a 5-minute timeout, okay, you get a hour-long timeout, you get a day-long timeout. I think I may have once timed out somebody for like 3 days. But I don't know if I've ever banned anybody that has been here for more than 2 days. I don't know. I always go for the escalating timeouts, and eventually somebody would be timed out for, you know, like 10 years, rather than outright banned. If they show any evidence of any redeeming qualities. This is ban me. You seem too into it.
This only works on the simple mind.
I was threatening to snipe or to ban somebody. Alright, well, this Blackwing Corruptor is active. We can play the Azure Explorer here, and they might feel obligated to kill it, but I can also just heal this up, which honestly feels pretty good right now. This is... 10-0 was 10-2 now. Wow, you Viserys. Well, yeah, no. I'm really glad this deck got at least double digits. You know, we started today at 7-2. I mean, this deck was at like 4-2 or something. I was really worried it wasn't even gonna go infinite yesterday. But we started at 7-2, and I was worried we wouldn't get to go anywhere from there. I'm pleased we've picked up at least 3 extra wins with a super, super sweet over-the-top deck. I was despairing when we were at 4-2 yesterday. What do I want to do here? Guess we want to do this. Yeah, well, if they have a dragon buffed up now. Nice ping 3-drop, I agree. That's gonna take out a whole board, but it also takes up their whole turn. Now, Farron slain, but I don't have anything to slay. What do we want here? I'm thinking the Chromagus value, actually, because they're not anywhere close to 15 health. And currently it's not ahead on board, so we're not thinking we need the Taunt. The Taunt can be nice, though, with Runthok. Get this up to, you know, 5-13. 5 is better than 4, significantly. I don't need the value. This deck doesn't need value. We got Raid Boss, we got Drakefire, we got Ysera, we got Rune. We don't need the value. So let's take Sleepy. Had to think about it. Had to think about it. A lot of decks. A lot of decks I would take the Chromagus, but we don't need it in this deck.
Who is next on the
Ugh, unfortunate. You said except for request, just sit one. I do, but I also stay in busy mode, so I don't see the friend request pop up, but I just accept it now you've mentioned it. I was certainly gonna play Giant Wasp, but now we'll go for this. It's Chromaki. Say TD's bad dragon waifu. Okay, so if we play Primordial Drake, this dies, and the rest of our hand gets buffed, they will have an opportunity to honorably kill our Primordial Drake, but we can probably come back at him with Blackwing or Runthok. So I think that's the way to go.
Such choices.
Alright, 6-14, 5-8, 7-6. Open out of a Troll Centurion. That was the dragon that got buffed by the Flyfish. Uh-oh, now they can get like a hero card.
Someone's bound to come this way.
Gangster. Okay, so they got the Gangster. And let him hit the Sleepy Dragon for 4 and have a 6-10. We can sacrifice the Direwolf Alpha.
Such choices.
There's one Elva Sleep, that's one big dragon. I like that can't be big game honored.
Time is short.
I try to obligate him to trade into the Runthok. We'll see if it works.
Crystals! Fresh from Kazakis.
Thanks, Benson, for this. I said I banned people for, I've banned people pretty much instantly. Because that was their first message, wasn't it? think, but yeah. Yeah, I've certainly banned people for, like, racing second, right? Exactly. It's usually something that's evident. Right away.
I wield the power of Black Wind.
Yeah, I think I just want the 8-7 on board.
The power of Black
We can do this with a Peng and a Bat Rider, but then we get a 3-3 on board instead of an 8-7. That's my message again. Wait, you mean the one from way back? After the one about the health thing? Here we go. In a boss fight near the volcano... Well, near a location. Oh, Did you just do that, Lightning? Because they did modify the wow, double Deathwing. Because they did modify the behavior of that Elden Ring thing in the latest patch. I wonder if they made it really, really stupid. They may have. So I can actually kill both Deathwings here, right? If I want to. I might trust the 715. Get some work in. We can poison this, which we'll always do. And I could trade the 8-7, plus use a Bat Rider and a Ping. That's all I can do during the turn. I'll only have a 3-3 on board, but at least the 12-12 will be gone.
Time is short.
I'm gonna try to trust the Sleepy, but this may go bad. Sure, did they have a sound effect for the Dragon Mage skin? Yeah, they did. They didn't do that in this patch. They did that in the last big patch. So yeah, they did do that. Fortunately. Good to see Ash if I haven't said hi, by the way. Uh-oh. Ash, they're gonna start some stuff. Well, here comes a rune. Immediate Ice Blood. Draw 2 cards. Then we have 7 mana left. That's good enough to kill that. Plus it freezes us up. They are not holding a dragon anymore. The Deathwing is just slightly too big to kill with the Bat Rider. Alright, well. I gotta put the Nesting Rock up. I could put the Draconid up. It's more reliable.
Pay attention, class.
Dragon can die to game it can. It can, but the 4-7 can die to Fireball and Meteor and any number of things. At least it went 10-0 to 10-3. I may join you at 10-3. I hope I don't. Another Drake Fire, so they just need Raid Boss to show up. Which fortunately for us it didn't, but... No! Oh! I forgot that doesn't have to hit my minions. Alright. Okay, well, I still have to think for a second here because we don't have lethal. Do we just want to kill one of the 8-7s anyway? Invest the mana? Or, no, we can play Draconid this turn, yeah?
Your feeble magic
Instruction begins.
Death to the protector.
Got a legendary Barnes patch to Hemet. I actually like Hemet. I unironically like Hemet. Just keep good games. I lost 50,000 souls today. More cones of cold. More. Yeah, that could be another rune or something along those lines. I can't kill off my Violet Teacher here before playing the raid boss, so our number of whelps is going to be a little low. Let's try to figure out the turn. So if we go boom and 1 whelp, that kills that. Then raid boss goes here. And then will I have enough whelps to hit this? I'm going to get 3 whelps. I'm using 1 here, so I won't have enough whelps to kill that. Unfortunately. Still, I don't think there's any other play here. I'm not going to be able to do anything with Batrider. I can't kill off my minions, so it's the only play.
Choices.
Yeah, like talks about kiting the boss.
I'm the brood mother. Don't you ever forget.
Oh, wait. So I could hit Onyxia here and trade all the whelps there, but does that
Time is short.
benefit us? I mean, it means this doesn't lose health.
Instruction begins.
There goes our whelps. Huh, they actually managed to draw 3 spells off that. They're close to fatigue, but that's not the plan. At least I sure hope it's not. Do you want to refight any Elden bosses now that the patch is out? I mean, all they did was nerf the Ashes friend we were using. I don't think they did anything else to our build. They nerfed some other builds. But there are early game quest lines and dialogue that I missed out on. It would be a lot easier to catch a second time through.
Fireball ready!
Good. I guess I'm gonna heal the Onyxia up, even though they can still trade into it. They still get a little tougher. A little tougher to, you know, kill otherwise.
Job's done.
It's been a while, Gabe. Just need to draw one of the big hairs next turn. Yeah, you know, we've just been... They hit themselves with Cone of Cold once. But we've been hit by 2 other Cones of Cold. Another rune, which... That wasn't even off the copied card, was it? Shooting Star, Dragon Breath. We know almost all their cards are spells. Another Arcane Brilliance, Fireball 2. I was hoping it would hit the 2-1. They draw cards right into fatigue! Right into fatigue! However, they did get up Learn Draconic. They did get Learn Draconic, and almost their whole hand is spells, which is interesting. Well, I'm not looking to delay the Dragon Breeder, because all we've got is Ysera, and that would take 2 turns. Or Drakefire, and that would take 2 turns. We just want to get on board. They'll probably just hit us with a response, but I don't think there's a good reason to hold back the 2-3 personally. So they are in fatigue. They're at 6 health. We're at 19. But they've got 8 options. And if they play enough mana with the spells, they get a 6-6, and they have spells for sure. I think they should ping face 2 turns ago. Maybe. I pinged the 8-7 because I knew I had Raid Boss coming up, and Raid Boss summons a bunch of 2-1s. And so, getting the other Alexstrasza at 8-6 made it killable with 3 whelps instead of 4 whelps. That was the intention there. I'm just gonna rune again into deeper fatigue. Greater Arcane Missiles. Boom, boom, boom. They're dead. Cool.
Protect the roost! Melt it down!
I can't. Oh, wait, they're about to fatigue. They're about to fatigue. I could have. I was thinking, if somehow I miss the damage, then, yeah, I would have done it, Lair, if I was thinking about the fact they were actually in fatigue. There's no rune backfires. It's not 100% possible for the rune to actually mess up there, but it's nearly impossible. So I would have done it if I was thinking about them drawing fatigue. I was thinking that if my rune is terrible and doesn't kill the 6-4 and it doesn't do the 1 damage, then they can just put the 6-4 into my face, Fireball me, and I'm dead. I think Fireball plus ping. But since they were in fatigue, I mean, there's no way I'm going to heal them. So I would have played the rune. Yeah, 3 fireballs in their own face, right? Well, no. The fireball can't go into my face, but I could potentially go Arcane Intellect, Arcane Intellect, Arcane Intellect, Arcane Intellect. You know, Arcane Intellect so many times that I enter fatigue even faster than them. It's almost impossible. But yeah, the fireball with rune would always hit their face, because it only hits enemies. Which is a great game, that was fun. I did particularly enjoy when the Ice Blood Tower played the Cone of Cold. I went, no! And that froze their own stuff and killed their Deathwing. Alright. Kevka sometimes forgets not Puzzle Box, right. Alright, well, so we gotta say at 11-2. Will this deck, this champion of the deck, go 11 wins? Or will it achieve ultimate victory at 12? With each of its 4 legendaries, Shinron and Omega Shinron. Find out next time on Save File 17. Sometimes we take a little break, sometimes we don't. In fact, it's perfect timing for a break, because we've been playing for exactly an hour, which is normally when we take a break anyway. So back in 3 minutes for the last game. Unless it's a tie, in which case we'll play another one. Thanks for sticking around through the break. Let's see. Let's see who the final opponent is. Yeah, this is the Namek Dragon. Oh, I don't like that name. That sounds has the feel of racism. I can see somebody calling somebody that in anger. Let's see. If they say we'll get 12, it'd be nice. I'm very happy to get the 11, though. I was so sad when this deck was at, like, 4-2. I said, rune cast another rune. It actually can't. Cards can't cast themselves anymore. So when Puzzle Box was in, Puzzle Box could cast Rune, and Rune could cast Puzzle Box, but Puzzle Box can't cast itself, and Rune can't cast itself. Did this deck lose the first game? Yeah, we lost immediately, I think. Was the first loss to Hoots? I think it was. Oh, wait, no, we didn't lose our first game. We lost our third game, and that was against Hoots. We beat a Priest, we beat a Warlock, we lost to a Warlock, we beat a Druid, a Mage, a Warlock, then we lost to a Mage, then we beat a Mage, then we beat a Mage, then we beat a Demonair, then we beat a Mage, then we beat a Warlock, then we beat a Mage. In total, we've played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of these matches against Warlock or Mage. We also fought a Priest, a Druid, and a Demonair. See, sometimes I think, I can queue during the break. But every time I queue during the break at like 11-2, it's instant. It's instant, the queue. Is there such thing as arena tournaments? Pre-selected player pool will be entertaining. There have been, Cosmic Camel in particular has hosted some arena events, which is just like, who can get the best runs in a couple of days type thing. Sun Glitters did one. In terms of, there was an interesting one many, many years ago. We're talking probably like 6 years ago, maybe 5 years ago, where I think I'm gonna keep Runthok again, considering how deeply late game this deck is. When I've got the 2, I could try to look for a 3. Yeah, there was a arena focused tournament. I think had Reynad and Hafu at the least. And that one was interesting because they were drafting decks, and there was a rule that they couldn't pick a third. They couldn't pick a third of any card, and they couldn't pick a second legendary if that ever happened, because then they were recreating the decks in Constructed and playing the arena decks against each other. And so that was pretty interesting. That hasn't been done in a long, long, long time. I have a big third, and so it got replaced with like a Wisp, right?
You'll grow up to be a fierce one.
Mind if I roll need?
Hey, I drew a 3. Go ahead and play it. Almost went face there. Almost went face, but I can get very punished by something as simple as Direwolf. And if they're drafting Worgen Infiltrator in loot order, we could see a Direwolf. Yeah, they probably should have tapped before the trade, but yeah, exactly. If they're just playing Rain of Fire or Mortal Coil, they're not going to find anything better. Alright, just play the hose and tempo style. I don't want to do nothing. Let's just 30 should players go against their 60 forward work. There are not 64 top arena players. This is getting, I can beat anyone top 30, just need a little luck. Rather be lucky than good. Rather be lucky than good any day of the week. Yeah, definitely not the best Bat Rider ever, but again, I'd rather play it than do nothing. Not the best Runthok ever. Now Runthok angle there. I don't I really didn't like it on the previous turn, and I don't love it here. I liked it even less on the previous turn personally. Interesting choice here. If I ping the 3/3, then the 3/3 is in range of the Drake. If I ping the red mana worm, then the red mana worm is in range of the nesting. Zach thinks we're gonna get hit with a spawn of Deathwing. Would be a common thing to happen here. Well, we can verify that this player is not sniping, because they just played directly into Drake. Hyper directly into Drake. Right, if he says red mana was in range of Rockless Drake, it was, and that was exactly what happened. Alright, well, this is a little cute. A little cute. We could just go for the rune. We could just go for the rune, which might work. We can also trade the Primordial plus ping and then use White Mane to revive the Primordial Drake. Yeah, ATD wants to try and go for the raid boss followed by the White Mane. It's highly optimistic. It's not. I mean, I figure if my raid boss is not dying after the turn I play her, we've probably won the game anyway.
Time is short.
Nice to ping White Mane, yeah, it's often tough to get any value out of White Mane. I'll take a 4/8 taunt. Plus she's at 6/8 thanks to the buff. I kind of want to go face the 5/9 for me, but that'd be wrong. Well, if you do that, I mean, oh, there's the spawn. And they discard a Fellfire. If you're gonna do that, then you are doing something else too. You're playing Rune. You're playing Rune if you want to go face with the Primordial Drake and hoping the Rune kills the 1/1. Divine Shield. Spanny.
Who is next on the chopping block?
Desperate Knight Captain.
You ain't seen nothing.
Job done.
Fast Polymorph is why I went face. You do get a random spell off that. And it's just Ice Barrier, though. Oh, did you hear that? I didn't know that Queen Azara had a special line for Arcane Intellect. As if I could be cleverer. Desperate Knight with 3 random slashes of 1 damage. If you're referencing something specific, I'm not sure I follow.
Your feeble magic amuses me.
That says, are Rune and Mass Polymorph from the sim expansion? No, I don't. Well, wait, are they?
Get in there and fight,
I thought Rune was older. I might be wrong.
I wield the power of Black Wind. My eyes are open.
Yeah, trust I know you've man behind if they're paying attention. Yep. Knife is 1/3 damage. It's desperate like means, but it was desperate, so it's determined how desperate knife would play. Okay. Well, I was just wondering if you were referencing something super specific, like, you know, like if there was an old card that was desperate something that did 3 random damage. And I'm like, I don't know if I remember that. So yeah, I just thought you might be being more specific rather than more generalized. So the Malagos would draw the Drakefire if I don't naturally draw the Drakefire next turn. I can ping with the Protectorate, and it could make the Ice Barrier do damage, and they're low on health. Or Belgium Mage taking 12 wins, yeah.
The courage of man shall not fail.
Shall not fail. Discard a Baron, get him. Good news, we're at 21 health. Good news, they're completely out of cards. Bad news, I don't know. Mostly good news.
Magic in the wrong hands leads to madness.
I'm gonna ping that. I could potentially ping their face. Screwchuck is Barrett. Life is like a hurricane here in Hearthstone. Alright, I think we're gonna do the random 4 damage and see if it helps us. It may not. Helped us a little bit.
Heed my warning.
Two is company.
Treasure? Loot? What more can I ask
I got 8 damage on board, but we have an extra 8 health with the Ice Barrier. This is new Druid spell. Supposed to make synergy with Hedra, but it's not that good. Do you mean the one that draws cards? And someone's a taunt? We brought that card up earlier.
You call that?
I see your
Draw 3.
strength.
Draw 3 and summon a taunt. I mean, it looked good to me, but I only glanced at it. Alright, well, they still got somewhat close against us dropping the raid boss and us dropping us having that perfect Primordial Drake, and they still got pretty close with double Spawn of Deathwing. It goes to show how good Spawn of Deathwing is. But yep, that is a 12. Really, really, really pleased to have this super great deck go 12 after it was actually, I thought it was 4-2, but it looks like it was 5-2. But yeah, very, very, very good to see it recover. John with the nice. Good to see you, John. Hope you're doing well today. See, they... so I did not see that try. I don't... necessarily talk about data mine stuff out loud, but I did not see that. That's very interesting. There was another feature. There was another feature that was data mined in the last major patch that is also not out yet. But that's another one. There's another feature I'm looking forward to. So if they do both those features, I'll be pretty happy about that. I'm guessing they're gonna announce them with the Hearthstone New Year as quality of life stuff, both of them. So that'll be good. That'll be good, assuming it pulls through, which sounds like it will. All right, Hexagretsev, I appreciate it, and let's see. Because it is almost certain, almost certain that this Raid Boss Ysera White Mane Runthok deck will end up on the YouTube. I guess I can say, like, you know, some canned message for the YouTube. Hey, thanks for watching. If you want to see more, you can watch live on Save File 17. I don't like canned messages or promotions or whatever, you know? It's not me. It's not me. You watch what you want to watch. But if you watch this, I hope you enjoyed it, you know? Yeah, more YouTube.